One of the writers of Marvel's Thunderbolts has revealed a scrapped post-credit scene that would have changed the entire film. Because instead of what we got, the big reveal would have been that Baron Zemo was behind everything. That literally doesn't make sense, especially in relation to who his character is. Marvel's Thunderbolts went through various different iterations, let's put it that way, of what the post-credit scene could have been. We know this for a fact as they talked about it, and ultimately the post-credit scene we got wasn't even directed by the people that made Thunderbolts. It was directed by, you guessed it, the Russo brothers, which we already talked about on the channel. And it was done on the set of Avengers Doomsday. So looking back at Thunderbolts, I really feel like that the whole post-credit scene and the reveal of the new Avengers was the post-credit scene, and they decided to bump that to the mid-credit and then add the new post-credit scene. But what could have been the post-credit scene? Well, we actually recently learned that and what the scrapped post-credits were. So originally, as the film ends, and it was slightly a different iteration of the film, but they would have revealed that from a unknown prison, and it sounds like it was maybe the Raft, Baron Zemo was pulling the strings from the prison, and that he was behind everything that happened. Now, again, if we look at everything and see how this is going, okay, wait, what? And before we get to that, there was also an angle where at the end, Zemo has broken out, and he's sort of on his own, and he got out with one of those widow masks that can shift his face, and they said that they were playing with ideas like this for a bit in those early drafts, but it was just something that never materialized due to the way that the story went, and them realizing Zemo doesn't really fit this at all. So let's go back to Zemo pulling the strings. So if Zemo is behind everything, you're telling me that the man who wants to destroy all super soldiers and the super soldier serum is connected to the company that builds Sentry, the ultimate super soldier? See, that's already a problem, right? I am so glad that the more we hear about Zemo, that they kept him out, because nothing about this makes sense. Like, I get in the early drafts he was in, but you guys got to understand that early drafts were completely different. They were toying with the idea of Man-Thing. At one point, Kang was going to be related to this project, you know? Like, there are so many loose ends that we would have, and other loose ends that they're trying to wrap up into this, that it honestly feel like it would have been overstuffed from the start. Especially if you include Zemo being behind everything. Thank you for checking out that video, and thank you for your continued support. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, do whatever you will, and if you're so inclined and would like some additional content from us, which includes unfiltered content and bonus discussions, we do offer exclusively in our member section. We hope to see you there. So thank you for watching, and have a good one.